waiting on me? You ready? All right then, fire in the hole. First for hot laps, then Joseph. Joseph will qualify first, and then Jesse. Going to be action-packed. Great late model qualifying. Super late model heats. B-mains. Hopefully we can avoid those. Great late model feature will be 37 laps. It'll be the first main event of the night. The super late model feature will be 38 laps, and it'll be the third main event of the night. Good news is Jesse is early out in hot laps and qualifying in the great late models. Joseph is late out in both hot laps and qualifying in the super.
Mike Combs out of Odenville, Alabama in the 5. Behind him, the Hunt the Front team, that'll be Jesse Intrican. Intrican with us at the Alabama State Championship. Made the feature race, didn't have the night he wanted. Found a way to get a top 10 out of the night. But he's here and returning for another night of action here with the Deuce Raceway Parts Great Racing USA Dirt Late Model Series. From what it used to be with this new built wall down in turns 1 and 2. You'll see that highlight, you'll see the cushion most of the night. We're already seeing some drivers wanting to go up there and flirt with that top side early. Still a little bit of moisture built up there, a little breezy on the top side, but it'll continue to build throughout the night. Here's a beautiful angle just off of turn number 4. Jesse Intrican as the yellow flag's going to come out. I believe that'll indicate Group 1 will see their hot lap session come to a close. And tell you what, put the spotlight on the 1HTF, the Hunt the Front machine of Jesse Intrican. He went 14.737. That was the quickest out of that first group. Right behind him in that 7 machine, Smith, second quickest in group number 1.
That's all the cars Jesse's racing tonight. 54 of them, including Chase Elliott. I don't know where he is, but he's racing. Hey, you were the fastest. Yeah, you're the fastest in your group, 14.7. Look good.
Yeah, the track's kind of weird. It was kind of wet through the middle. I almost lost it through on 4 through my last lap, but I was kind of lower than everybody else, I felt like.
I don't know, you look good, look stuck.
It felt really good.
All right, so Jesse was pretty good there in his hot lap session. Joseph, after all these crates, getting the hot lap, Joseph will be out for hot lap. Just speeding up. 14.2, you were 7. So yeah, he's speeding up. Right. You ready? All right. Looking at the track, I think our engine decision was the right decision. By the way, both nights stream live on Hunt the Front TV. Next week, at Swainsboro will be live on Hunt the Front TV as well. Also, the very next week, 2 weeks from now, we'll be at Why Not Motorsports Park for the Fall Classic. That will be live on Hunt the Front TV, so a lot coming up. Get over there, get signed up to watch us live, huntthefront.tv.
Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series point leader. As we left Rome, he took the point lead for the 8th lead change of the year in the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series standings. That is Joseph Joyner. Joseph Joyner of Milton, Florida, in car number 10. He just looped around there in turn 1 and 2, and officials will head over to him and see if we can get that car rolling. Joseph comes into tonight with 1 win that came at Needmore back in August, 8 top 5 finishes and 12 top 10s. Again, the win in Needmore, his best finish of the season. But what makes it a strong points run for Joseph this season is his worst finish is 13th. Not so bad there in hot laps. We were 4th fastest out of the 22 in our group that we'll be qualifying with. You see the times?
They told me, I didn't see the time, but they told me it was
4th fastest. That last lap when he moved up was a 2-something. On the bottom you were a 3.7. Sage, Collins, Bryant, Joyner, Winger.
And we got 15 laps.
Yeah, a lot of those are pacing because of the cost. All right, I believe Joseph will be up next for qualifying, followed by Jesse. So quick turnaround here, and Joseph will be right back out there to qualify to see where he starts the heat race. Listen, this is probably not a bad thing. No. Out of the 54 crate late models here, Jesse is the 2nd car out to qualify. So that's probably good.
Go lay down a lap early.
Yeah, let's go. And they're locking in the top 5 from qualifying. No heats for the crates. Top 5 lock in for qualifying, and then they'll have B mains to fill out the rest of the field. Jesse's qualifying will be after Joseph. Joseph is the 16th car out of 21 in his group. Both of the other 2 in the points, Will Harrington and Josh Putnam, they're in the other group. We won't race them until the main event. But Joseph is leading Putnam by 4 points. Harrington is, I believe, 42 points back in 3rd.
Car. So we'll see where these 2 drivers can go on their first lap. Ethan Dotson to the pole at a 13.745. 137.45. Clay Harris, 2nd fastest on lap number 2. Will Harrington in the 19. Martin is 9th quick on his first lap. Harrington is 11th fastest on lap number 1. And smoke from the 19 car. And up the racetrack he goes. I believe something has gone amiss on the night cross. 12th fastest. Will Rowland goes 6th fastest. 6th fastest on lap 1 for Will Rowland. 6.7 for Austin Horton. Oh, up and over the cushion. Right rear end of the wall. He'll shut it down. Josh is going to need some help. You see him. Ooh, again, talk about a driver needing a good night. If you're second in points, just 4 points out of the lead. You cannot lose power in qualifying, and we've seen 2 of our top 3 in points have issues. Barry goes 12th fastest on lap number 1. See what Joyner can do. Third quick, 14.222 for Joseph Joyner. 14.203 is the time to beat as Barry stays 12th fastest. Now 13th fastest. See what Joyner can do on lap number 2. New fast time at a 14.156. 14.156 here in Group B. Joseph Joyner, Ashton Winger, Michael Page, your top 3.
Yeah! All right, that will put us on pole of our heat race. Hey, good lap. Good lap. We'll take that. You'll start beside Paige, and he. Yeah.
Both have their other cars out over there.
Harrington blew up, didn't get a good lap in. Putnam qualified third in his group. He'll have to go to the rear.
He's got to start the rear,
So
right?
both, yeah. If they're getting out backups, they'll be in the rear of their heats. Well, that's interesting. Did you do what Jesse told you to?
Not 100%, no.
Yeah. I just didn't want you on the top. That was too rough.
I said slider line 1 and 2. You said
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, it worked.
Hey, whatever the case, y'all did a fine job. Good.
You're second out, right?
Yeah, I'm first group. We don't get to watch anybody or see anything.
Well, you just seen it. It ain't gonna be no different.
All right, Jesse's turn now. No heats for the crates. Top 5, I believe, right here in the group lock in. And then they'll line up in B mains after that. So a really good lap will be a really good thing to have right here.
Out of Milton, Florida, the Race Tech Capital, Langenfeld Mechanical Contractors, Trading Paints, Base Race Fuels, looking for what would be his 5th career Crate Racing USA Series start tonight. And behind him in the C11 out of Oxford, Alabama, the BRE Stinger, Hearst Construction, Kidder's Body Shop, A&W Outdoor Service, C11 of Cruz, Skinner. Those will be the first 3 cars. Combs good enough to be second quickest on his first lap. Never mind, Jesse Etrican will jump up to that 2 spot. He goes 15.091.
You picked Dillard over me. I can't believe you do something like that.
You think anybody picked me over you qualifying?
Actually, yeah.
No.
I promise you got plenty of people on that thing right there that'll vote for you over me.
All right, Jesse ended up 11th. I think you're starting in a transfer spot. Either in a transfer spot or 1 spot out.
Here's the problem.
What's the problem?
I I didn't hit a good lap.
Nah, you left a little.
I just hit an okay lap.
Yeah, you had an okay lap. We needed a really, really good one.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll settle for okay and we'll work from there.
Mid-pack.
All right, Winger over there is mad at Joseph for not picking him to win at Magnolia. We were watching live last week. Joseph picked K. Dillard to win, not Winger. Meanwhile, Joseph is starting on pole of heat 3. The winner will go to the redraw. Michael Page is really good here. Kenny Collins is good. Both Josh Putnam and Will Harrington had engine problems, pulled out backups. They will be both starting in the rear. Harrington in heat 2, Putnam in heat 1. The heat races are 8 laps. Top 4 will transfer.
Joseph knows he's got a good opportunity to extend the point lead tonight. He's in the start zone, and green flag is in the air. We are underway.
Page is going to go to the outside. Multi-time Ice Bowl champion's going to get up in the fluff, but he's not going to let off the gas. He'll follow Joseph down the back straightaway. Good battle for the lead into turn 3.
Yeah, he thought about throwing it in there on the bottom. Slides up the racetrack here in turn 4. That'll allow Kenny Collins and Brendan Smith to get by, go from 2nd to 4th for Michael Page.
Shout out to Brendan Smith, the youngster in the 17 SS. Graduated high school this year, full-time going at it racing. Right now he's at a transfer spot in front of one of the best here at the Talladega Short Track.
Yeah, Brendan's going to make him earn it right there at the line. Michael's got it. Now Brendan's going to go back to work on the outside. Oh, he pushed up the racetrack. Michael Page is going to get around and move Brendan back. The track record holder, he's going to look to reel in Brendan Smith as the laps wind down. White flag is in the air for Joseph Joyner, who's at the line now. The battle is for the transfer position off of corner number 4.
Joyner will rope off of turn number 2, go down the back straightaway. The transfer spot for the moment still belongs to Brendan Smith, but this heat race is going to go to your points leader, Joseph Joyner, out of turn 4.
Joyner's going to win Dirt Track Bank heat race number 3. Kenny Collins finishes 2nd. Michael Page 3rd. Brendan Smith, your 4th and final transfer.
All right, Joseph Joyner, series points leader, rolling here for the interview, taking a second to get his helmet off. All right, Joseph, looked pretty good in your heat race there. Pretty good so far as you're coming in with a narrow point lead. Are you worried about that at all, or are you just focusing on doing your best you can to win this race tonight?
Yeah, well, you know, it's hard not to think about it, but we're doing our best just to race, and we're here to win the race tonight. So if we win the race, we do what we need to do for points. That's our goal. Go out here and try to win this thing, and hopefully we can. Whole thing's kind of rough, man. I don't know if the equipment's gonna make it all night on this. You're bouncing pretty good, but at least you can race on it. It ought to be a really exciting feature coming up.
All right, speaking of exciting, we're going to reach in here for the redraw, see where Joseph's going to start this feature. He'll start 3rd. Joseph Joyner draws the 3. So far, 1, 2, 3 on your heat winners. But that's how he'll start the feature.
Straight away, huh?
Yeah. Well, Page pushed or something. You might have messed him up. I don't know, but he fell back to 4th on the. Well, he messed up in 3 and 4 where he fell back.
What? That ain't gonna work. It about fell off.
Well.
Okay, well we need to do whatever we gotta do.
Gotta do it in a hurry. Gotta do it in a hurry. After qualifying, we found that the oil pump belt it's slipping loose. It's coming loose, and it did it again. We tightened it up. It did it again there in the heat. All right, Jesse is up next. 10 lap B main. Top 3 transfer. We're starting 3rd right there beside series points leader Mark Whitener.
Michael Isabel on the inside of the 28. Greg Martin on the outside of the 24. Green flag is out. We're back at it. Boy, and Martin just got a terrible start. He's going to get jumped 3 wide in that 2nd spot of the line. Mark Whitener's there. Jesse Entrigan's there. But I tell you what, it might have been a bad start for the 24, but he comes back to the outside of Isabel down the back straightaway. And just when you thought you could have wrote the 24 Martin off. He's going to fight for the lead at the stripe. Just missing it. Oh, he got the wall. Whitener's involved. Hard contact. Jesse Entriken's going to slip around. Ty Giles at hard contact for the one machine of Boone Fullwood. He slammed the inside retaining wall. And the caution flag has come out on the front straightaway involving the points leader. Jesse Entriken involved there. To the KRC Power Steering Restart Zone. Newsom Raceway Parts B-Main, number 3 gets back underway. Entriken's going to fight to the outside of Whitener. We'll see if the 1 can carry that momentum into 1 and 2. Whitener's going to take the spot. Boyd, here comes Ty Giles. Giles thought about trying to go to the bottom. He's going to fall in line. The 4th and final transfer spot for the youngster. No, he wants a little more. Side by side with Entriken off of turn 4. They'll bang a little bit of sheet metal at the stripe. It's still Jesse on top. Ty Giles on the bottom. They're still side by side for the transfer spot. One of the best at the Talladega Short Track, slowly pacing these two, trying to grit his teeth to get into the feature, but Ty Giles and the caution flag comes out. The wheel and caution lights will come back on. Whitener and Jesse Entriken right now in that second row, but it has been all Michael Isabel out front. We'll see if that continues. Green flag, they'll dive off into 1 and 2. Entriken to the outside, going to try to hold Whitener down there. Can't quite keep the bottom, and Whitener's going to take the second spot. Boy, Ty Giles was slipped by Jesse Entriken for the 3rd spot. Now, under attack down in turns 3 and 4. Remember, only the top 3 are going into the big show, and right now, Ty Giles has the final transfer spot. Whitener's going to climb the ladder. He'll go to the top side for the win in Newsom Raceway Parts B-Main, number 3. Whitener to the outside of Isabel. Coming to the stripe. At the stripe, it's going to be Isabel. Whitener's going to take the 2nd spot. 3rd's going to go to Ty Giles, and that will be the final transfer spot.
Well, dang, buddy, 1 spot out. Shoot.
Somebody hooked me.
Yeah, they all stacked up like they.
I don't think I really hit anybody though.
No good. I was worried I couldn't see it. Man, scuffed us up on the start.
Going into 1.
Yeah. Hey, good effort, my buddy. We'll get them tomorrow. All right, this is the Super B main. Looks like Harrington will finish 3rd in the transfer spot. Josh Putnam finishes 1 spot out, but he will get a provisional and tag the tail of the field. Look good to you?
Yeah, I was making sure if it, like, when I revved it up, if it slid on the pulley or if it expanded, and it didn't do either.
Is there a belt on it?
Yeah, I put a
shorter belt
on.
Okay.
That one was like stretched, I guess.
We had it at the shop, but we were at the end of our adjustment.
Okay.
And now with a little bit shorter belt.
As we get ready to start this race. They are side by side through turn 3 and 4. It is time to hunt the front at the Hornet's Nest. The green flag is in the air. We're underway.
They want a smooth start from Dotson, but even faster start from Millwood. That didn't take long.
No, not at all. He knew exactly what was there and how to take advantage of it. That's the experience of being in that crate race earlier on. Off of turn number 4, Cartersville, Georgia's Tyler Millwood will lead lap number 1.
Tell you what, that was pretty impressive, I will add. And he's staying up there. You'd think maybe he'd come down and maybe try to save that equipment. He's still rocking that top side.
Yeah, Kenny Collins up there on the top side. Also Michael Page, Dylan Knowles.
16, who's running right now in that 5th spot.
Keep your eye also on Ashton Winger, who's now in 3rd. Joseph Joyner there in 4th. Your top 5 are nose to tail down the back straightaway, and you're starting to see the tail end of the field in front of Tyler Millwood, your race leader, with the top 5 in striking distance. This is anyone's race to win.
And you saw just a moment ago, Ashton Winger climbed the hill down here in 3 and 4 with that lap traffic coming. You're going to have to try to clear out that middle to top side so you've got somewhere else to go when all these cars are fighting on the bottom. Oh, Putnam slow in 1 and 2, and he's come to a stop.
Yeah, Panama City Cycles caution flag going to fly here as we completed lap number 8, scored complete. Josh Putnam in the 212 is around at the top of turn number 2.
Makes you wonder the way that car moves. I wonder if maybe something in the rear end might have locked up. Yeah. It's the evening so far, so we'll see as they get ready to get back underway.
Winger going to try to time it. Oh, this is going to end badly for somebody about right there.
And that is what the late, great Rick Eshelman would have called a Waffle House, and we have built it. We'll try it again as the field's going to tuck in for another restart. Just 8 laps in the books.
See what Winger can do on the outside. He tried to anticipate it last time. He's doing the same here. And Millwood going to fire a little early. Oh, we made it. Hey, we made it. Wow. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to. Now we got to race for cars in the wall. And Joseph Joyner is around at the top of turn number 1.
I am not going to say the word announcer's jinx. But that happened in a hurry, and he was on the inside line coming off of 4 and somehow ended up on the top side of turn 1.
Headed to the pit area. Man, oh man. Really curious to know what happened there. He just took off up the racetrack.
What the world happened?
The whole nose broke.
Like going into the corner?
I think he hit something or somebody.
So he went in the corner and then the nose broke and he turned right.
Yeah.
Heck, gummit.
Complete nose bars
From the contact.
There was nothing, we could not fix it.
Well, whatever the case, that stinks. What happened?
31 car.
Yeah, they were jacking up the starts.
He turns down the hill and don't go.
So you run into the back of the car in front of you?
Twice.
Yeah,
and then I hit
because
the
the 31 car is speeding up and letting off.
No, he just don't go. He turns down the hill and don't take off. I can't see him.
Right. You're judging.
And then when he comes down the hill, apparently he ain't going.
And he never stacks everybody up and wrecks everybody. Twice. So you went into one and it didn't. Your nose was in the ground.
Nose in the ground.
From contact with the one car in front of you. Oh, with the tire. I got you. Where you tried to miss the one.
I knocked the nose off on the tire.
Put some valence on this thing.
Good as new.
Never happened.
Yeah, other than the point situation. If it wasn't
what do you mean? We're ahead. We gained another 2 points.
Yeah, I guess the good news is you finished second to last, and last was the second place guy in points.
We'll stretch that lead out.
Anyway, there is a drop. Joseph will now count a 13th place finish from Sonoya back in July. That was his drop race. I believe that puts Putnam counting a 14th place finish. I don't know. I think we might have actually gained 2 points on Putnam with the drop situation. I do believe Harrington made up quite a bit of points. I think he probably made, Harrington came all the way to 3rd. I don't know where he started, toward the back, but he finished 3rd. So he gained quite a bit of points. I think he probably cut his point deficit in half. Now is probably 20 points back, but we're still in the points lead. I do know that much. It just stinks that we weren't able to capitalize on a good situation. But the good news is tomorrow is another day. And we got a fast race car. Hey, it could have been a lot worse when you get turned around in front of the field like that. Both of y'all got turned around in front of the field tonight.
Same dang spot.
Yeah. So, I'd say we got off pretty easy, all things considered. Anyway, we'll come back and do it all over again tomorrow, but hopefully with better results. Same thing tomorrow night, but for $9,700 instead of $5,000 here at the Red Farmer Tribute Week. Then we'll have a doubleheader next week at Swainsboro to round out the series. Hopefully we'll be in better shape leaving here tomorrow night. We'll see. Thank y'all for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all later.